be.
So far, so good.
How's the chicken getting on?
Hold on. I'm opening up the oven. The chicken is crisping beautifully. The potatoes are coming along really well. I mean, I said to you before, like, I always have a bit of a problem with roasting potatoes because you've got to judge the timing right. And I've discovered you need to parboil them.
You do?
I think I got that from Nigella. Said you need to parboil your potatoes and give them a little shake so they crisp up. And I think this is going to be... Maybe I'll post a picture of it on Twitter.
Please do, yeah.
And you can all give me feedback on how my roast dinner's going.
So did your roasties go in straight from being peeled, did they, or what?
Look, I did give the chicken about 10 minutes of a blast on a hot temperature to really get those juices released from the skin, and then I'll chuck the potatoes in after that.
They'll be okay.
I've turned the oven down, and I reckon in half an hour we're going to be good.
They'll be okay.
Well, that reminds me, I've got to actually check on the parsnips and the carrots, because they're underneath. I forgot about that.
Oh, check them out. Have you had food poisoning before?
Yes, I have. What are you suggesting? What are you saying? It was from a takeaway Thai that I found in the fridge, and I smelled it and thought, I probably shouldn't eat this. I did, and I paid for it.
Oh, dear.
Quite recently, actually.
Hey, they do it so well. The Overtones and Blue Moon, BBC The Midlands. It's Keith and Sue on the Extravaganza 4 tonight. It's a classic to classical show. Talking to Lachie Chapman of the Overtones. Now, before we spoke about the tour at the end of the year, I asked Lachie what he'd been up to in the meantime.
God, it's like the track that we're on a train that's going full speed on a track at the moment. It's so wonderful. Everyone's enjoying our music and the album Good Old Fashioned Love so much, and we've gone platinum. We've got a platinum edition of the album out now. What we're doing now is we're starting to travel the world, actually, and release our album out there.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like in a few weeks we'll actually be making a wee little trip to Australia.
Okay.
And we might be doing some singing with, and I'm not going to say who, but I think you would be very excited by it.
Ooh. I
can't say it yet because it's not confirmed and our fingers are crossed, but this is a very iconic person who's such an inspiration to me, and to be on the same stage as this person would absolutely make my day.
Male or female? Male or female?
Who could male?
Hey!
However, but it hasn't been confirmed yet, but it looks like it might happen. I can't wait. We're going to be going all over Europe, in and out, back and forth, television shows and magazine shoots and interviews, and that's sort of the first 4 months of this year. And then we have to record the second album because people keep wanting hearing our stuff, and so we'll start working on that.
Excellent.
And then that all gets, we'll get in the studio and record that with our band and a bit of orchestra and, lots of brass and lots of strings and
when you go back over when you go to Australia, you got to go back to the family and say hi, and here I am, and this is what...
You know what? It's getting to the point where, and we've noticed this whenever we go to Cork to do gigs in Cork, it's like Timmy's mum, to Timmy, blessings from Cork, and his mum and family might come out the airport and say hello, but that's pretty much all we get to see.
Really?
Yeah, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, there might be a cup of coffee. I mean, I said goodbye to Mum and Dad a few days ago. I said, look, I'm back soon, but let's not count on maybe having dinner. There mightn't be time. But we work hard. We're really hard workers, and so if we can go and sing a song to someone or do an interview somewhere or let people know who we are, because, as you said before, we're a new group and we've had a wonderful stroke of luck, but it's hard work, and it's work that I'm really happy to do. It's like our dreams are coming true, and that involves a lot of time and a lot of effort, and that's time and effort I'll give any day of the week to do what I was born to do. Well,
the autumn tour, it kicks off in November this year.
Yes.
When it comes round, will you come back on and have another chat with us?
Are you kidding? I'll come in live in the studio and we maybe roast a joint of beef or something next time. What meat I can screw up next.
We'll hold you to that one, Lachie. We will definitely. Listen, enjoy the chicken. All right.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm gonna just give you. I'm gonna go out and say with a blast of Harry. All right. Hey, here we go. Lachie Chapman from the Overtones. Thank you.
Pleasure talking to you.
Cheers, Matty. Bye bye.
All your listeners. All the best. Bye now.
Bye bye now. Bye bye.